Welcome, Gemini. I'm Karen. This is Veronica Streams Coaching and Tarot. Today's reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. We're going to do a love reading, romantic relationship reading, from beginning of January through the beginning of February. I am using the Somnia Tarot today. We'll take a look at current situation and the influences around that situation. So give me a moment here. Get these shuffled up. Okay, let's do this. What do our Geminis need to know, please? What do our Geminis need to know? Okay. Current situation. Queen of Pentacles. Past influence. Knight of Pentacles. Present influence. Five of Wands, negative, judgment, positive, Page of Cups, what you don't see, Page of Coins, what to watch for, Five of Swords, okay. Unexpected, please, is the Fool, that's nice. Challenge. Ace of Cups, interesting. Starting something new here, but it might be a little hard. I'm gonna sneeze. Future influence, Hermit, outcome, Seven of Pentacles. Okay, that's good. Advice, please. Okay, Seven of Wands. You have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I find that that's kind of an interesting thing, having the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck and the Queen of Pentacles in your situation. I do feel like the way the cards are facing, and I'll show you that in a minute, that the Queen of Pentacles is focused on the past. I think this is saying, and this wand is the conflict. I think there is a part of you that's conflicted. Okay. I feel like this is probably an old relationship. So the Queen of Pentacles is here. She's looking at the Knight of Pentacles, which is the past influence. And when it's laying down on my spread, that's the way I see it. And I see it as that's where you're focused, focusing on that Knight, focusing on something that's taking a while to come in. And I think because it's taking a while to come in, this is the way you're feeling. You're feeling kind of conflicted. The Five of Wands is about, competition. It's also a conflicted energy of what do I do? How do I do this? It can also mean like you can either, with this bellow on candles, that bellow is either going to, if you hit it too hard, it's going to blow those candles flames out because there's not much, what's the word? Like I was gonna say wood, what fuel for the fire. Golly, Karen. And but if you do it lightly, you can spark those. So it's kind of like that energy. I feel like it's almost like you're conflicted between two people or two ideas. So the idea from passion to practicality. So the Queen of Pentacles is very practical, while the Queen of Wands is all about fun. I mean, she's got passion and energy, and she's a physical fun person, where the Queen of Pentacles can absolutely be fun, don't get me wrong, but they are definitely more practical. A Queen of Wands can do things, out of the blue, where the Queen of Pentacles will think about it, plan it, that kind of energy. And I feel like you're kind of going back and forth. Do I want stability and practicality, or do I want passion and motivation and excitement? And I feel like that's kind of where you're headed, but you're looking at that Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like whatever's in the past was more practical, and it's moving slow. So you may be at a point where now what? Like, what do I do now? It's moving so slow. I'm kind of conflicted because I want that passion. I want to move faster. The Judgment is in your negative. So I feel like there's something maybe from the past that you feel like like almost karma, like it's coming back around. And it's negative because it's not necessarily in your best interest now. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it might not be in your best interest. So I do feel like the judgment can be about things coming back around, things being reborn. But I feel like too, you may be trying to be reborn, and it's not necessarily what you need to do. You need to start over, like, right? You need to grow. Don't, not necessarily a rebirth. So there's a kind of an energy here of something coming back from the past that either you're focused on or is happening that's kind of can be, you know, leading you in a not the perfect direction, or not necessarily a good direction, or the direction that you really should take. Maybe it's more of a devil type feeling here. The Page of Cups is in your positive, or your positive influence. So there is something coming in, but I think you're going to be offered something that feels more like love. So here comes the cups now. You've got the passion, you've got the practicality, now you got the romance. I do feel like you will get a message, or have, and I'm not sure if this is, it feels a little, I feel like it will happen. It hasn't, but timing's hard. So, yeah, I feel like you're going to be offered something here. Now, it's going to be a challenge because you have the Ace of Cups in the challenge. So I feel like part of you is like hem-hawing on this message that you're receiving. Like you're like, I don't know that I really want to go that direction. I don't know. Do I want to start something new with this person? Because that's exactly what it would be. Again, this is a challenge. So, it's more of a, is this the direction I want to go in? So, keep going. Keep going. What you don't see is the Page of Pentacles. I think you will discover something. You don't see it yet. You probably won't for a while, and it could be happening in the background, or you could have discovered something that you're just not paying attention to. And this does usually talk about hard work, getting to something, and I feel like you've put the time in, but you're not noticing it. So keep that in mind. This is showing up in the what you don't see. And again, we're going back to Pentacles. This is a page. You have the Knight and the Queen. And it's a reminder too that, there could be something very important about the Pentacle, and you're not seeing that. So this is again in the what you don't see, and look at how much he's staring at that Pentacle, and I can't get over that. So I feel like there's something important about this Pentacle person, this practical person. What to watch for is the Five of Swords. How much fight do you put in? Because I feel like there's a conflict in what you really want and what's being offered to you, or what you think you really want and what's being offered to you. Because part of you does want the practicality, because I think you're a practical person. But part of you wants to have the fun and the excitement and and not that this won't be fun and exciting. It's just different. Does that make sense? Like part of you maybe you're going through a situation where you're in a relationship now and it feels like it's getting stale, and you're having that, I want to have more excitement. So this card is what to watch for. I'm going to tell you, this is a choice too. How much energy do I put into this? Either side of this. How much fight do I give, and is it worth it? Or do I walk away from the new thing? Do I walk away from the old thing? Because I do think there's a new energy coming. There is a new energy coming in. And then you will decide how much energy you want to put in. He's climbing up that ladder, and those ropes are holding him back, but he wants to get to those swords. So he's got to decide. Definitely. So we talked a little bit about this. I feel like this, I told you about this. So I do feel like it's just a struggle. Do I really want to do this? But the unexpected is you are going to make a change. You are going to take a leap of faith, and that's going to surprise you when you do it. I'm not sure which way it goes, but I will tell you, you're going towards the love. because I've got 2 of Cups here in the outcome. And I do feel like that you're going to decide that you need to start something new, change. This could even be change of perspective. It's taking a leap of faith, and it is, yes, a new journey, but that can be a new journey can be just the way you're looking at an old situation. If you start it fresh and you look at it new and you really put that energy into the old thing to make it new and make it more exciting, then that can be it too. So this is not, I'm not saying that you're going to necessarily go for the new thing. This could be replenishing the old. But whatever this is you're going to go, it's going to actually surprise you because it's unexpected that you actually end up, whatever this decision is, whatever leap you take, it's going to surprise you that you do it. So where does this lead? It leads to the 7 of Pentacles. So the 7 of Pentacles is about, so whatever's happening here, when you take that leap that's going to surprise you, you are going to nurture something. And so the thing is, the reason why I'm saying that I feel like you're going to stay where you're at and rekindle it is because I have a Pentacle in the outcome. 2 of Cups means that, there's this loving energy that comes back together. And I do feel like that's going to happen. And I feel like the 7 of Pentacles is saying that you're going to make that happen. You're going to take the time to nurture this situation and make it good. So, and I keep putting my hand in front of the microphone, which really makes a difference. But I think this is a good energy. If you're looking for love, or if you're trying to resolve a situation that you're already in, or a situation that's kind of there, because I have the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like you're going to do it. I feel like you're going to do it. There is some conflict over here with creativity and love, with the Page of Cups, but I think it's a good energy. I mean, I really get the feeling overall that if you are with somebody now and it feels a little stale or feels a little bit like it's taking too long to come to fruition, I think that you're going to learn something new. And I feel like the 7 of Pentacles is saying that you are going to nurture this situation even more, even though it's taking a long time, and it's going to lead to a really nice relationship. Honestly, 2 of Cups is awesome for a love reading. So your advice is the 7 of Wands. Stay true to you. Fight for what you believe in. If there's something that's really important to you, stand up to that. Don't lose yourself along the way, so to speak, because, when we get into a relationship, sometimes we forget about, ourselves because we're so focused on the other person. So it is about, stand up for what you need and what you want and what's important to you, because I think that will make the difference. That will allow you to take that leap of faith because this is what's important to me, and this is what I want in a relationship or want with you. Some people can't give you what you want or what you need. They just can't. It's not that they don't care. It's not that they don't love you. It's just not in their wheelhouse. It's not who they are. So keep that in mind as you move forward. But with that, it's important to also find that right thing for us. So I hope this helps, Gemini. I hope you got something out of this. Let me know, please. Leave a comment, hit the like button, all of those wonderful things. Take care. Have a beautiful day.